The Grand National winner Many Clouds is back at Aintree this weekend, 8 months after capping an incredible season with victory in the world's most famous race. But last year, winning the Crabbies-sponsored National certainly wasn't the plan.
Well, halfway through this previous season, I always thought he'd be a Hennessy horse, having won it once. And it tends to be a race for second season novices. So everything built up towards the Hennessy. We had our prep run up at Carlisle, which he won, which I thought he'd be second to, and I was then panicking that it was going to be, and when he won, I thought, that's it, that's our Hennessy out the window, they're going to put him up too much. So it's great when you have a plan and it actually comes off. In horse racing, 9 times out of 10, the plan never comes up, but half the fun of it is for owners to have the plan. And it worked. And then when he won at Cheltenham, and then we thought he'd be a Gold Cup horse. The National hadn't even come into the equation then. It wasn't a bad run in the Gold Cup, but he just didn't fire. And then Travis, he was either going to be out in the field or have a crack at a National. So it was very much lastminute.com. And having done checks, and checked him all out and everything, that we had nothing to lose. And as soon as he jumped 3 or 4, I knew he'd taken to it. And Leighton said he felt different, even going down to the start he felt different. So the whole thing was a complete bonus, you know, I just still can't believe it. No, it didn't take me by surprise, but until you try, you don't know. You always hope, and we purposely didn't school him over a national fence. They certainly didn't in my day. Didn't have national fences at home, you just went in almost blind. But I didn't want to go and upset his confidence. He's not been the best of schoolers on an all-weather strip. He's much better on grass. It's only picking at holes there. So that's why we didn't want to go and jump a national fence and ruin his confidence or upset his confidence. All horses, same as you and I, are confident people. So it didn't surprise me he took to it. It was just until you try, you don't know. Funnily enough, not. He had a bit of a wobbles, as he's done before. It's not the first time he's done it. He recovered very quickly, and literally within 10 minutes he was back to normal again. And the parade down here in Lambourne the next day, he walked down to the pub, which is a couple of miles, a mile and a half there and a mile and a half back. He was as bright as a button. And he ran out in the paddock in the morning before it, and he had a bucket, a kick and a roll, and he wouldn't have known he'd had a race. No, I wouldn't go hurdling with him. I think that's a backward step. There's no such thing as an easy race nowadays. It's so competitive everywhere. In an ideal world, yes, find a nice sort of 5-horse race with 4 other horses rated 120. Life's not like that. I want him to be competitive. Leighton's the one who knows him inside out. And if he's competitive and happy with the horse, then we'll go straight to Aintree, probably with one more run or possibly 2. Obviously it's a different league taking on level weight horses than it is in handicaps. But I'm quite keen to get this monkey off one's back of a national winner actually winning a race after a national. So I want him to be competitive on Saturday. Once I saw the entries, I thought Don Poley is going to be quite a hard nut to crack for what he would run at William Mullins. If you took him out of the equation, I think we'd be bang there, and I'd be certainly hoping to win. But I want him to be competitive and be bang there, sort of last fence sort of thing.
So do you think Many Clouds will become the first national hero in 13 years to win another race? He lines up in the 2:15 at Aintree, a race live on Channel 4 and some 45 minutes before the day's feature race, the Tingle Creek. And don't forget to bet on all the action using the Racing Post mobile app.